in the dark and foggy city of Gravensport, where shadows seemed to move with a life of their own and the alleyways whispered forgotten secrets, there was a small tattoo parlor that stood out among the grim landscape. The facade of the studio, worn and covered in graffiti, did not reflect the magic that lay within. On its weathered wooden door, a nearly illegible sign read, "Alexei's Tattoos, Drawings of the Soul." Alexei was a mysterious and reserved man, known throughout the city not only for his impressive artistic skills, but for a supernatural talent that few fully understood. It was said that his tattoos could do more than just beautify the skin. They could transfer memories, experiences, and even emotions from one person to another. The rumor spread among the inhabitants of Gravensport, attracting those desperate to relive lost moments or erase ones they wished to forget forever. One night, when the full moon cast its pale glow over the cobblestone streets, Clara made her way to Alexei's studio. She was a young woman marked by tragedy, with eyes that bore the weight of too many tears shed. The premature death of her younger brother, Marco, had left her shattered, plunged into an abyss of pain and despair. She had heard of Alexei and his unique ability, and although she feared what she might find, her need to keep her brother's memory alive was stronger than any doubt. As she crossed the threshold, Clara was greeted by a cozy yet mysterious atmosphere. The soft buzzing of the tattoo machine filled the air, accompanied by a faint smell of disinfectant and ink. Alexei, with his long dark hair and piercing gray eyes, observed her with a mix of curiosity and understanding. Without needing words, he knew immediately why Clara had come. The young woman explained her desire to carry a piece of Marco with her, to have his memories tattooed on her skin as a way of never letting him go entirely. Alexei listened in silence, nodding occasionally, until he finally agreed to take on the task. He warned her, however, about the cost of such a transfer. Every memory embedded in her skin would consume a part of her soul, an invisible yet profound sacrifice. Determined and willing to accept the consequences, Clara reclined in the tattoo chair. Alexei prepared his tools, and with each stroke, Marco's memories began to emerge in vivid, detailed images. A sunset in the park, laughter shared on a summer afternoon, a warm embrace in a moment of solace. All these moments interwove on Clara's skin, forming a mosaic of memories that pulsed with a life of their own. However, with each new tattoo, Clara began to feel a subtle but disturbing change. Her reflection in the mirror seemed more distant. Her emotions became duller, as if the very essence of her being was slowly fading away. Although she was aware of the price, the presence of Marco's memories on her skin gave her a sense of comfort and closeness she had not felt since his death. Over time, Clara became a more enigmatic and melancholic figure, carrying with her a shadow of the memories she had chosen to bear. Those around her noticed her transformation, but she only smiled sadly and said she was fine, that she had what she always wanted, a piece of her brother with her, forever. Alexei, for his part, watched in silence as his clients' stories intertwined with the ink on their bodies. Each tattoo was a testament to the complex relationship between pain and memory, between the past and the present. With every new request, he gained a deeper understanding of the intricate fabric of human souls and the delicate balance between relief and curse that his gift offered. However, there was a dark legend about Alexei that few knew. It was said that those who abused his abilities, who tried to retain too many memories or erase too many pains, eventually became shadows of themselves, wandering eternally in search of what they had lost. Alexei did not speak of this to his clients, for he knew that each had to face the consequences of their choices. One night, months after receiving her tattoos, Clara began to have recurring nightmares. In her dreams, Marco's memories mixed with dark figures and whispering voices calling her from the depths of her subconscious. She awoke startled, her skin burning as if the tattoos had come to life. As the nightmares intensified, Clara realized something within her was changing, something she could not control or understand. Desperate, she decided to return to Alexei's studio seeking answers. Upon entering, she felt a tightening in her chest, a sense of unease that seemed to emanate from the very walls. Alexei received her with the same calm demeanor as always, but his eyes reflected a deeper understanding of what was happening. "I warned you about the price," he said in a soft but firm tone. "Every memory you took, every piece of your soul you sacrificed, has left a mark, not just on your skin, but on your being." Clara, with tears in her eyes, begged him to help her understand what was happening to her. Alexei observed her in silence for a moment before offering a solution, one that would require even more sacrifice. He could transfer the memories again, this time to an inanimate object, freeing her soul from the weight she had chosen to carry. With a lump in her throat, Clara agreed. Alexei prepared a crystal amulet, an object that would serve as a receptacle for Marco's memories. With each stroke of the needle, the images began to fade from Clara's skin, transferring to the amulet that glowed with an ethereal light. The process was painful and heartbreaking, as if each memory resisted being torn away. When the last fragment of memory had been transferred, Clara felt empty but relieved. The amulet in her hands pulsed with a warm energy, containing Marco's memories without the cost to her soul. Alexei warned her never to lose the amulet, as it contained not only the memories but part of her own essence. Clara left the studio feeling renewed, but also aware of the fragility of her peace. She knew she could never completely forget her brother, but she had learned a valuable lesson about the price of holding on to the past. Alexei, for his part, continued his work in the shadows, knowing that each new story drawn in his studio was a reminder of the complexities and mysteries of the human soul. And so, in the city of Gravensport, the stories of Alexei and his tattoos continued to spread, binding people through invisible threads of memory and sacrifice. To some, he was a savior. To others, a dark figure with an incomprehensible power. But everyone knew that in the small tattoo studio, secrets were kept that could not be explained with words, and each tattoo carried a deep and often painful story. Thanks for joining us on this dark journey through the Memory Tattoo Artist. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, give the video a like, and leave us a comment letting us know what you thought of the tale. Until next time, brave souls,